All right, welcome to our season 5 Black Mirror review. We just
All right.
moments before this video recorded
We
our
did.
reaction to Rachel, Jack, and Ashley 2. All right, which is 1/3 of season 5 of Black Mirror, and now we're finally able to review it. Just like with everything we review on the channel, we're gonna start with our gut check, which is our score out of 10 that we just concocted coming into this. And then after we do the review, we can lock in our final scores. All right?
That's right.
3, 2, 1, flip. 6.
I put 5 for season 5.
It's I give 6 because here we got Striking Vipers and Smithereens, which I feel like I'm mostly positive on. Even if they're not my favorite episodes, I think I'm mostly positive on them, more than negative. And this one, I'm just Rachel, Jack, and Ashley 2, I'm overwhelmingly negative on. So I gotta balance this somewhere. Obviously, it's a weird calculus, but
yeah, I feel like 5 might be a little too harsh. I really, Rachel, Jack, and Ashley 2, or Jack, Rachel, and Ashley 2. I don't even remember it anymore. But Rachel, Jack, and Ashley 2. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
That's it, right? Yeah, I did not like. I did not like it. Smithereens is like one of those weird, not Smithereens. Striking Vipers is a very odd episode.
Mm-hmm.
It's just,
I think it's fun. It's fun to watch, though. You know,
it is fun. Yeah, it is fun. I will give it that. It's just like kind of, it kind of leaves you weirdly uncomfortable. Like it made me kind of like, it's just weird. It's just weird. But it explores some really interesting ideas, though. And I will give it a lot of credit for that. It was thought provoking. It just made me somewhat uncomfortable during parts of it that I just was not expecting it to take the turn it did. But I was pleasantly surprised because it was interesting. It made it discussed some interesting ideas and topics, and it was weird.
Smithereens is mostly, it's much more simplistic in its messaging and in execution.
Yeah,
it's all pretty much all in this car, and it's mostly in this one location.
I generally really enjoyed it. I think I ranked it higher than you. I think from in our rankings, I think I have it as at number 12.
Yes.
So it's like pretty much right in the middle.
So out of 23, I have Striking Vipers at 16, Smithereens at 17, Rachel, Jack, and Ashley 2, 23.
It's interesting. So I have Smithereens at 12, Striking Vipers at 17, and Rachel, Jack, and Ashley 2 at 23. So I actually have. It's funny because even though I gave it a 5, I actually have Smithereens. It's much higher.
So like Smithereens is it's compelling and it's gripping for sure.
It feels. I think the reason that I liked it was kind of. I think some of the reasons why I like. Why I enjoy Hated in the Nation, where it sort of feels like that, and there's another one that reminds me of Crocodile, where it's kind of like it just explores this, like it feels like an episode of a like it could have been. It's almost like a play on another episode of the kind of show, because there's this huge standoff going on here, and there's this huge thing that's happening. It kind of gets a little ridiculous. When it's like when we have this like drone, or this person goes in the helicopter to find the guy who's out in the middle of nowhere. And he calls and he talks to him, and they got this whole thing going on with that. It does get a little bonkers.
And the commentary really is just like, don't like, because it was weird. It's like his wife, I think it was, died because she was on the social media app. And then his whole thing was like, they make it so addicting, and they that's how they program it, I hear. And so he was mad at them for that. But it's like, really, the solution to that is like, just don't text and drive. Really, is that's the main solution there. But the messaging is also like, social media is too addictive. But it's like there's not really too much more there. There's not too much more to sink your teeth into there.
I would say in terms
more
of like
complicated in terms of how you're feeling, but
yeah, I think my problem with Striking Vipers is that I didn't really feel satisfied by the resolution, but it sticks with me more than Smithereens does.
It's
I
and it's
think,
more of a
and I
Black
think
Mirror, again, more of a Black Mirror ending than something like
it's true.
Rachel, Jack, and Ashley too, of
I
course. But
I feel like I feel like I've come down a little bit on Smithereens because I feel like I would agree with you that like it is a little simplistic in terms of the Black Mirror messaging, but I found it like just a compelling watch the whole time. Like it really did a good job kind of keeping you in the just in
mm-hmm.
um right in his mind, right in the you were in the car. It's like you're just with him the whole time. Meanwhile, the police is like trying to do this whole operation, trying to figure things out. And I like that. But then of course, then we go to the government, and they're like, "Ah, we have everything figured out.
Yeah.
You lowly coppers, you out in the country." It's like,
Yeah.
okay.
So there's some of
So,
that too, where it's like, oh man,
yeah.
the invasion of privacy and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, Britain knows all about that right now.
but it's important to note that this season, uniquely from the other ones, whenever we did the other seasons, it was consecutive weeks. We watched all the episodes leading up to the review. This time, it's consecutive years.
Right.
So we did the first one 2023 and 2024, 2025. So we're much more disconnected from those episodes than usual.
Much more so, yeah. Well, that's what I mean. That like I would need to reevaluate. I think I would probably rank Smithereens back lower than how I have it. Like just in terms of it's not really the most memorable episode in the world. Like I remember Striking Vipers way more. I remember way more about that episode. I don't know if I would swap places with them per se, but yeah, I've definitely I would say I've come up maybe more on Striking Vipers, and I've come down a bit on Smithereens, but
right. So
maybe it's recency bias, but Rachel, Jack, and Ashley too was
tough.
Really brings the average down. I'll tell you that.
It's like two pretty good episodes and one really bad episode. So it's like, yeah, I mean, a 5 makes sense, but I'm just thinking when I look at other things we've given 5s, Kutavam Shiksham is one of them. Would I rather watch? See, that's the thing. Is it on par with Kutavam Shiksham? I don't think so. I think it's like I would much rather watch, especially those first 2 episodes, than that. There's a lot more there than a lot of the things we've given 5s, but you know. I don't even remember what we gave Black Mirror season 4 because I remember
I don't either.
That one wasn't as high as the first 3 seasons because there were really good episodes and then some not as good episodes.
Right.
But even then, I would say probably most of the worst episodes in season 4 are probably better than season 5. But
yeah, it's like what? So we had for season 4 we had USS Callister, which I love. We had Hang the DJ. We had was Black Museum in that episode or that season? We have that. We have Crocodile, and was there anything else? Archangel,
Metalhead.
Oh, and Metalhead, yeah.
That's all of them right there. Most of those are all higher than all of season 5, really. But
yeah.
Here, I'm going to go through our scores for each season. I'm going to scroll through because I do have a spreadsheet with all of our scores on it. Season 1, I gave it 8.5. You gave it an 8, so we got an 8.25. Season 2, I gave it an 8.5. You gave it an 8.5. So we're up to an 8.5. Season 3, 9. Straight 9s.
Yeah, season 3 was really good.
So we've gone 8.25, 8.5, 9. Season 4, I gave it 7.5, you gave it 7, which came to 7.25. So it's tough, I mean, with these low episode seasons.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah, I mean, I think to me, 5 feels... So the reason that I feel that, like, where I have that at, it feels appropriate just because, like, I think those episodes have merit. I think without if we were just to have the 2 episodes, I probably would give it like a 6.5, maybe a 7 overall, because it was compelling enough.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 6.5. They're compelling enough. They're interesting enough. They're not like the most remarkable Black Mirror episodes we've ever seen. Striking Vipers, I think, does stick with you. Stick with me more. But I think that they have merit in places in terms of the Black Mirror. But it's really this episode that really does kind of like drag the average down, because like not only does it not really feel like Black Mirror, I just don't really even think it was very good. Like just in general, like
Yeah.
it's just kind of like whatever.
Yeah, the writing is not great.
Yeah.
But when you're gonna recommend, like, if you were to tell someone you need to watch Black Mirror, but you only get to give them a season, you can just watch season 5 and see if it sells them on it. Probably not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. No. It'd probably be season 2. Probably season 2. Probably season 2. I mean, season 1 is really good too, but
I mean,
the problem with season 1 is National Anthem.
You gotta cross that barrier, but if you're down,
yeah.
If you're down with that, then you're down.
If you're down with that, you're down with pretty much the whole rest of the show. It's true.
Then you're in there. I'm trying to think what other things we give 5s. Kutab and Trick Sham, Wish, Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, we give 5.25. Halloween Town 2, Child of Kemi every month, we give 5.5.
Oh, that's rough. That should be lower than that.
Same with Eternals. And
that's okay.
And
you brought that one up. You brought Eternals up. I know I gave that one like a 4.
I mean, that's a low ass score, yeah. Shrek the Third, 5.5. Wolf vs. Bear, 5.33. Blood Rain was a 5. And that's about it. I mean, there's some like 5.75s, but that's all the 5.5s and lower. So it'd have to.
It is an average score. It is an average score, Zach.
Yeah, but is it deserving of joining that company? So we have to ask ourselves. I don't know.
Probably not, but no, it's just like it is definitely, no matter what I decide, this one is easily the weakest season of the show. Like, and it is kind of like, I don't know if 6 and 7 they surely, and I really don't want to jinx it, but surely they can't be this bad.
And those are 6 episodes each, I think, too. 6 or 7.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. So that's,
we'll have more.
That's pretty
data
good. Yeah.
To pull from, at least.
Right.
It would have been interesting if from the start we did gave scores for every episode. That would be interesting to see how it actually came out.
Right.
But yeah, okay. Anything else on season 5 before we give it a final score?
Yeah, not really. I mean, I think it's interesting that like the quality of this episode did precede itself. Like that was the one of the few things that I knew about the show before even watching it. Just like, oh yeah, there's the Miley Cyrus episode, and it's not very good. It's like that was like the one thing I knew about it.
He didn't have to do her like that either.
No.
Because now everybody's just gonna oh, that's the Miley Cyrus episode. Like that's her. She takes ownership of that. Charlie Brooker, I'm just so amazed. His name is on there. And it's so different from the brilliance that we've seen from him in the past.
I know he's written a lot of really good television, and this is not one of them. It's not one of them.
Like, did he really do this, like, of his own free will? Because we have to start questioning if there's someone over him, like, in this same way, medicating him.
It's possible.
Maybe taking episode ideas from his mind. Something going on here, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like this is his only way to get that message out to the world, is to get it through his mind waves as he's in a coma, and make a story about that concept. And they're like, okay,
it would explain why they had to wait for the technology to really ramp up. That's why he was in a coma. So we really had to wait for the technology to ramp up for us to get more Black Mirror episodes. Yeah. That's what's going on here.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I'm just like, it was very disappointing compared to the other seasons, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's just not the same caliber. I yearn
It's
for the
not,
days
yeah.
of all the other seasons. Just we were in there. You never know what you're gonna get each episode, and that's what I'm hoping to get that energy back with these next 2 seasons. Right now I'm excited to see them just because it's got to be better than this, and I'm like, it'll be fun going in not knowing the concepts really, and just being surprised one way or another again,
Hey,
because it's been a
Monroe.
long time.
Do you think Waldo's going to show back up again?
Waldo moment too.
A Waldo moment too.
Final scores.
Whoa! What? I almost held up the wrong side there.
3, 2, 1, flip. 5.5.
6.
Wow.
That's appropriate. That's appropriate.
What a twist.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, I think the other episodes do have enough merit to sort of hold it up a little bit, but I was actually thinking about doing a 5.5 too.
I just went straight feeling on it because thinking on an objective sense, I was probably still gonna stay with a 6, but then I'm like, what have I been telling myself with these scores recently? Either if I'm indifferent on something, that's a strike against it right there. When I didn't care about Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore, even if it wasn't as bad as Crimes of Grindelwald, I knocked it just because I still didn't care as a statement. So you take the first 2 episodes where it's like mostly positive on them, but I don't think they're remarkable. And then we have Rachel, Jack, and Ashley 2. I think it's just actually really insulting to the entire series.
It's pretty bad.
So I think
it's pretty bad.
I was like, I convinced myself to come down for that reason. Just like, because I don't think I'll keep myself up at night. Like, man, I should have given that a higher score. Because when you look at Rachel, Jack, and Ashley also, you just you can't deny it. I'll even lump her in there as well.
In addition.
It's just hard to feel bad. You just played all in my face, Charlie. What is this?
Pretty much.
You spit on me and you want me to like it?
That's a Tarqaron score of 5.75, and I feel like that's pretty appropriate for this season.
Yeah. Oh man. Hopefully, I'm hoping season 6. Like, I just want to love it. Love it.
Yeah, maybe.
You can give me a couple, give me a couple episodes. That's the thing with Black Mirror. Even if you give me a couple that I really like, it's like I can just take them. I'll just take them out of the season and take them with me because you don't need the rest of the season.
Right.
You can just be like, hey, everybody, check this one out and pluck it right out of the season.
Like season 4 is like USS Callister is like, and Hang the DJ too, but USS Callister is the one that's like, I really was like, yeah, that's like my episode of the show. It's like really great. And like most of the rest of the season, except for Hang DJ, obviously, is still kind of unremarkable and kind of like, it's not very great overall. But that really does kind of hold the rest of the season up. I feel like.
Yeah.
So.
And the first 3 seasons, just vintage Black Mirror. There's a lot of great stuff in there.
Yeah. So. It was pre Netflix, I believe, is all those seasons.
Yeah.
So.
But that's gonna be it for us here. Season 5 of Black Mirror. Like we talked about before, we're gonna do a tier list of it all at some point. I don't know if we're gonna wait for the other 2 seasons to be done or before then. It'll just be fun to look back and like reevaluate how we feel about the episodes. Because with anything, once you start getting a ranking going, you kind of get rigid in how you feel about certain things without just busting the thing wide open and just being like, okay, how do I feel? Let's just talk about this episode. How do we feel about it? Probably be a nice, lengthy, deep dive into Black Mirror history.
It would be, yeah.
That'll be fun. And hopefully we can get into season 6 soon. It would be nice to be more regular than yearly.
Yeah, I would say definitely I want to do it before the end of the year. I even kind of want to do it before it starts in full, if we can.
Before what?
The fall starts in full.
It'd
be really nice to try to get it into like September sometime.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Yeah, because now we're all in on Survivor at this point. You know, for a while our thing was we would alternate Survivor and Black Mirror. Ironically, we stopped doing that. We would have been caught up if we did keep doing that, but
easily, yeah.
But it's just like Survivor. We wanted to keep going with that and not have to wait. In this case, it would have been a month, but in other cases, a couple months before going to the next season, Survivor. So
right, exactly. So,
but yeah, hopefully we get to that soon. And subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. Like the video. Let us know your thoughts on season 5, which everybody's talking about season 5 of Black Mirror.
everybody's chomping at the bit to get that Black Mirror content.
And in the meantime, why don't you go check out our review of Dear Evan Hansen?
Sure. high quality, just like this
window. Dear Evan Hansen is lower than this.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is.
What we give it? 4.25.
Oh, okay.
But I gave it a 5. So
yeah,
if I gave this a 5, it would have been even.
So I gave it a 3.5. Then I must have for that.
Yeah, and that's gonna be it. All right. Thanks for joining us, and hopefully we can have some more thought-provoking, compelling discussions, because that's why I wanted to do Black Mirror to begin with. You know, having seen the episodes, like this would make for just good discussion, and that's what we got for a large majority of them. And there just wasn't really that much there with Rachel, Jack, and Ashley.
Not even remotely. I feel like the DCOM that we, other than the Halloween Town movies, I feel like the other DCOM that we reviewed, I had more to talk about with that one.
Cowbells.
Yeah, cowbells. So,
yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what the next season holds, but I'm optimistic. You know, if we got to season 7, surely it's not this quality. You know.
Yeah. I hope so.
And it was like pretty steadily along to season 7, and then I'm pretty sure it was season 8 also.
That's in the works.
Yeah, I feel like every time I turn the corner, I'm hearing about new Black Mirror stuff now. When once upon a time it was the drought, wondering if we'd ever get it again. And then it's like,
there has been no official announcement or renewal for Black Mirror season 8.
Okay. When was season 7? It was only like a couple months ago.
It was only a few months ago, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
There you have it.
All right.